Hello from San Antonio, this is SIREN Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Is it really over? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. This is option 1. This is option 2. This is option 3. And this is Cuatro, option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here is your reading. Timeless reading, but as I record this, this is the new moon in Cancer, Monday, July 17th, 2023. So happy new moon in Cancer. If you find my voice soothing, I do have numerous ASMR videos. I have Sky Radio, which is pretty much exclusively ASMR affirmations. I have Chupacabra Cinema. I have Cougar Ketchup, Cult Yoga. Okay, we have 5 of Staffs, 5 of Wands, Cinco de Bastos, 7 of Jade, 7 of Pentacles, Siete de Oros, 7 of Staffs, 7 of Wands, Siete de Bastos. So far, just from these first 3 cards, I would say that it's not over, but it looks like the last time you and your person of interest communicated, there was a rather harsh exchange. I'm looking at the stove clock, it's 2:02 p.m. 2 and 2, that's 4, Aquarius, make a wish. So you may have blocked this person, they may have blocked you. I'm seeing an acrimonious, heated exchange. I'm seeing an argument, and it looks like there's a lot of resistance. 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. 7, Neptune, Pisces. Just going by these first 3 cards, I would say it's not over, but it's going to be a while before this person reaches out to you. Zoltun, Mayan Tarot. This is the Legend Arthurian Tarot. Eight of Spears, 8 of Wands, Ocho de Bastos, Ace of Shields, Ace of Pentacles, As de Oros. No, it's not over. 5 of Swords, Cinco de Espadas. But I'm seeing a lot of anger, a lot of pride, a lot of ego, toxic communication. Obviously, I combined decks for synchronicity purposes. It's just cool when the same cards pop out. Four of Wands, Cuatro de Bastos, 10 of Wands, Diez de Bastos, and the Jack of Hearts, the Knight of Cups, Caballo de Copas. And those are the water glyphs, the glyphs for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Moon, Neptune, Pluto. Okay, so yeah, it's not over. I see this person reaching out with an apology eventually, but not anytime soon. For some of you, you may have been through a few cycles with this person. I feel like this is someone you've probably known for years with the Ace and the 10. You've probably known this person for at least a couple of years. So this is not a casual connection. This is deep. For there to be this much fighting, this much conflict, this much drama, obviously there are deep emotions involved here. You may have lived together at some point. You may have been married. Timeless reading, but depending on when you're watching it, this person could be reaching out. They could reach out to you in Virgo season, which starts in late August. We're in Cancer season now. Or they could be reaching out in Gemini season, which starts in late May. So again, depending on when you're watching this. But regardless of whenever you're watching this, I don't see them contacting you in the next few weeks. It's going to be delayed gratification with this person, but I do see them reaching out with an apology and sweet, loving communication. I feel like this person has a lot of fire in their chart, but they could have a water sun. So one possible astral combo for this person, they could have Sun in Scorpio, Aries rising, Moon in Virgo. That's one possibility of many. I feel like this person has a fire Mars, so they could have Mars in Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. They have a lot of pride. But to repeat myself, no, it's not over for pile one. That's what I see. That's what I have. I hope it helps. I'm always available for private readings. All the information is included in each and every description box. Check out Extra Basic Tarot for basic bitch zodiac readings. Check out Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials, astrology videos, and rambles. Damn, that's loud. Muchas gracias. And if you chose the second crystal, here is your reading. My favorite tarot deck, the Mayan Zoltun Tarot. Lord of Swords, King of Swords, Rey de Espadas. Five of Jades, Five of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros. And Justice, La Justicia. Right away, I'm seeing Libra energy. Because we have the King of Swords and Justice, which is a Libra card, but let's keep going. Legend Arthurian. Do a good hard shuffle. I'm seeing T names. Tim, Tyrone, Teresa, Tracy, Travis, Trevor, Trent, Trenton, New Jersey. Is there a Trenton, New Jersey? Tennessee, Tallahassee. Tyler. Uno más. King of Shields, King of Pentacles, Rey de Oros. That's cool to have two signifiers together like that. Ace of Cups, Copas. No, it's not over. Page of Swords, Sota de Espadas. Nope, it's not over. Okay, with these playing cards, I obviously combine decks for synchronicity purposes. It's just cool whenever the same cards pop out. Four of Wands, Cuatro de Bastos, the Knight of Cups, Caballo de Copas. These cards showed up for pile one. And the Knight of Pentacles, Caballo de Oros. Okay, similar to pile one, I'm definitely seeing a relationship here. This does not read casual at all. To have the two signifiers, especially two kings together right out the gate, and then to have these two knights side by side. And to have the Four of Wands with the Ace of Cups in the center. No, it's definitely not over. Looking at the stove clock, it's 2:11 p.m., so that's for Aquarius. That may have some meaning for someone. 4 is Aquarius. Unlike pile one, I don't see a lot of toxicity here. I don't see fighting. I don't see harsh words. I don't see two people who have blocked each other. So I'm not sure. I'm not getting a clear picture of what exactly went down for pile two. I don't know if you lived together and you broke up, but I'm not seeing anger. I'm not seeing strong negative emotions. I'm seeing a lot of love. That's really strong. This is strong energy to have Ace of Cups in the center with the Knight of Cups, and to have the two Knights again, and then to have the Four of Wands with the two Kings. And we have Justice, which can be a marriage card. So we have two marriage cards, a marriage card in the first and the last row, and then Five of Pentacles. You may have experienced financial difficulties that may have contributed to the breakup, a lot of financial distress. I get the feeling this person wants to give you the world. They want to provide for you. They want to be the best possible version of themselves for you. So maybe they're struggling right now. They could be struggling with depression, finances. They could be in between jobs. But this person has tremendous love for you. The usual caveat. It applies to every pick a card reading you see at YouTube. I am reading for a global audience. This is not a personal reading. I'm always available for personal readings. All the info's in every box. So grain of salt, it's either your story or no, not at all. But if you're wondering about someone that you've just chatted with a couple of times on Instagram or WhatsApp or something, this is probably not your pile, because I am seeing a substantial, significant relationship and deep feelings, a deep abiding love. This is probably a spiritual connection. You're probably soulmates. So, and you're about the same age. Your person of interest could have Sun in Libra, Capricorn rising, Moon in Cancer. It's one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Capricorn, Aries rising, Moon in Cancer. I feel like you have at least one significant conjunction in your synastry, like Sun conjunct Moon, Moon conjunct Moon, Mars conjunct Venus, Mercury conjunct Mercury, something like that. An insignificant conjunction would be Pluto conjunct Pluto. That's generational. Or Saturn conjunct Saturn. If you have one of the far-off planets like Pluto or Saturn, the only way you're going to feel that conjunction is if it's with a luminary or a personal planet, like Pluto conjunct Moon. I've experienced that numerous times. I've been the Pluto person and the Moon person, and that's really intense. That's limerence. It's a really deep connection. So you could have Pluto conjunct Moon maybe. But no, to repeat myself, it is not over for pile 2. It's what I see, it's what I have. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose crystal number 3, here is your reading. Ace of Cups, Ostacopas. That's a beautiful start. I love this card. I don't see this often. I don't pull this from this deck, the Zoltun Mayan Tarot. That's interesting. I associate Ace of Cups with Cancer because Ace is the beginning and Cancer is the first water sign in the water trinity, but they have Venus and Libra. I don't know. There's a book that's sold separately, and I have the book. I've read it before, and I've taken notes. I'll have to look at it again. But it's not like the Rider-Waite. Obviously, it is different. There's lots of differences. But I love this deck. It's my absolute favorite. Lady of Jades. It's a Queen of Pentacles. Reina de Oros. Nope, it's not over for pile 3. It's been a no for all 3 piles so far. No, it's not over. I'm looking at the stove clock. It's 2:17 p.m. That's my birthday, February 17th. Warrior of Swords. So that's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Caballo de Espadas. Could be a bit of an age gap. Legend Arthurian. Do a good heart shuffle. I did an all signs last night for Extra Basic Tarot, their next move. Someone requested that I do an all signs on no contact, their intention, so I'll be doing that possibly later today. Yeah, because I'll be going out. I've got plans on Wednesday. This is Monday. Nothing's going on tomorrow. I'll either do the all signs later today or tomorrow, just depending on stuff for Extra Basic. If you're into ASMR affirmations, I've got Sky Radio, I've got Chupacabra Cinema. Chupacabra Cinema is mixed. I do all kinds of crazy stuff there, but just about exclusively ASMR, meditation, affirmations at Sky Radio. Cougar Ketchup, weird stuff. I'm playing with noise and I'm doing affirmations. I'm addicted to audacity. And Ambulance Press, that's where I pimp the fuck out of my books. I've got a collection of short stories coming out on Roadside Press in October, Clown Gravy. I'm really excited about that one. It's gonna be good. Uno más. The Empress. Nice. The Star. This is gorgeous energy. The Chariot. Interesting. So that's all major arcana in the middle. Okay, I obviously combine bicycle decks. I do that for synchronicity purposes. It's just cool when the same cards pop out on occasion. Oh, cool. This pile is going to get 222 because it's 2:20 on the stove clock right now. 2 and 2, that's 4, Aquarius. Aquarius. Venus, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. Three of Diamonds, Three of Pentacles, Tres de Oros. 3 is Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, the luckiest number. I don't really resonate with 7. If you get 3 7s in Vegas, well, then you're doing really well. You hit the jackpot. Oh, but I just realized 7, 7, 7, that's 21, and 2 and 1 is 3. So yeah, that's cool. But 7 by itself, I don't really resonate with that number. It's Pisces, Neptune. It's just very cloudy and confused. Supposedly it's the most spiritual number, but it depends on context, of course. But I love 3 and I love 8. 8 is Saturn, Capricorn. 9 is Mars, Aries. 9 of Wands, maybe the Bastos. And then 6, Venus, the Empress. Taurus, Libra. 6 of Wands, Seis de Bastos. Okay, so unlike the first 2 piles, I'm not seeing a really deep connection. I don't feel like, kind of contradicting myself, because 9 of Wands tends to suggest you've known someone for years, but I feel like this could be a connection. This could be someone you've known of, an acquaintance you've known of for years, but I don't feel like the 2 of you have ever lived together. I don't feel like you've had sex. I feel like this is kind of like a fascination, a crush, someone that you've noticed each other on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever. I feel like you've noticed each other. You may have flirted. You may have exchanged a little bit of energy. I feel like the 2 of you sense there is potential that has not been realized yet, because the 2 of you have not really fucked with each other. You've not really exchanged that much energy. So no, it's not over. It's not even really started yet. You do have things in common. I see you liking each other. There's a lot of potential here, but it has not been realized yet. You could be an influencer. You could get a lot of attention on Instagram or some other platform. You could have a YouTube channel. I feel like you have high visibility. You're seen, and this person has a lot of respect and admiration for you. They love your mind. They're fascinated with you. You could be a few years older. You could have Sun in Aquarius, Virgo rising, Moon in Sagittarius. That's one possibility of many. This person could have Sun in Gemini, Cancer rising, Moon in Taurus. These are just possibilities. But no, it's not over. I don't know what's going to happen here. I feel like this person is going to send you a message and they're going to express interest. There is a strong sexual attraction, but there is more going on here. to start with the Ace of Cups and to have this is a really strong first row. The Ace of Cups, the Empress, and the Three of Pentacles. This person sees your value. They like the idea of getting to know you better. And so they're going to attempt to get to know you better is what I see. Yeah, I see this person contacting you and expressing their interest. That's what I see. That's what I have for pile 3. I hope that helps, entertains, educates, elucidates. I'm always available for private readings. All the info's in every box. Check out Extra Basic for basic bitch zodiac readings. Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials, astrology videos, and rambles. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Cuatro, pile 4, here's your reading. We have 7 of Swords. That's not the best start. Siete de Espadas. The Fool. El Loco. 10 of Staffs. 10 of Wands. Diaz de Bastos. If you want to binge watch my videos, that's perfectly acceptable. I encourage you to add my videos to playlist, and to really help this channel out, to really boost this channel, you could create playlist of my videos and you could put it on silent and you could slow down the speed to 0.25. That's what I do. I make playlists of my videos and I put them on silent and I slow it down. Supposedly that helps. A bitch tries, I don't know. But yeah, I've got this channel and I've got Extra Basic Tarot. I did an All Signs for Extra Basic. Yesterday I'll be doing a new All Signs for Extra Basic, either later today or tomorrow, just depending on laundry, dishes, smoothies, life, etc. For ASMR, affirmations, Sky Radio, weird stuff, random stuff, Chupacabra Cinema, Cougar Ketchup, Abilance Press. For Sinistry, chart readings, Mooned, M-O-O-N-E-D, all caps. I've done Brad Pitt, his Sinistry with Gwyneth Paltrow, Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Aniston. I've done Elon Musk and Grimes, Elon Musk and myself, because we have amazing Sinistry. And we both live in Texas, so yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm just being partly facetious. I really do have a crush on Elon Musk. What else? What else? I don't know. I've got a lot of channels. I'm always creating content. Okay. Let's keep going, shall we? Legend Arthurian. Uno más. Eight of Cups, Ocho de Copas, Four of Shields, Four of Pentacles, Cuatro de Oros, Nine of Shields, Nine of Pentacles, Nueve de Oros. I don't feel like it's over. I see a lot of murk. It's such a great word, murk, M-U-R-K. I see a lot of murk, cloudiness, stagnancy. There's a strong attachment here. I'm seeing limerence. I'm gonna have to start reading that book again. I've been saying that for years, A General Theory of Love. It's about limerence. The first 7 years of our lives, a blueprint is formed. The heart wants what the heart wants, yada, yada, yada. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. This is the last pile. Strong attachment. You've probably known this person. You've probably been fucking with each other for years. But it's like you start and you stop. You start and you stall. I'm not seeing momentum with this pile, with this connection. Okay, I obviously combined bicycle decks for synchronicity purposes. It's cool when the same cards pop out. This motherfucker keeps coming back. Knight of Cups. Caballo de Copas. Four of Wands keeps coming back. Cuatro de Bastos. I'm not shuffling that well with my fake nails that I just put on about an hour and a half ago. And these are not that easy to shuffle. I'm gonna do this for the last one. See if something flips out. Ace of Swords, As de Espadas, the blazing sword of truth. Now, when I do the private readings, I'm very systematic, I'm very matter of fact. I feel like when someone comes to me, when they're paying for a private reading, they aren't looking for some bullshit. They aren't looking for smoke and mirrors. They're not looking for entertainment. They're looking for clarity. I mean, I'm just thinking of myself, and I know that if I were to pay my hard-earned money for a personal reading, I'm definitely looking for clarity. If I care that much about something, I'm paying for a personal tarot reading. All I want, bottom line, is clarity. I want the truth. So I do 6-card spreads, 6 cards from one deck, usually, very few exceptions. So for a $25 reading, that's one question, you get 6 cards. You get a photograph of the spread, and you get an audio file, me explaining the cards. And I clarify as needed, or I provide an energetic summation if necessary. All the info is in every box. I do this full time. I do this. I do Patreon. Yeah. Keeping the faith. I'm not giving up. I felt like throwing in the towel many times, but nope. Perseverance, they say. Perseverance is key. So, no, it's not over. This is weird because it's so mixed. I don't feel like you've lived together. I don't feel like you've been married. But I feel like there has been a lot of back and forth. There have been conversations, maybe some sexting. This could be long distance. I see cock blocking. And I would assume that distance is the biggest cock blocker, but I don't know for sure. This is not as clear as the other piles. I'm just seeing a strong attachment. There is a lot of lust, but there are feelings as well to have the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This person's going to reach out. They're going to send you a message. They're going to contact you, and it's going to seem pretty dry, pretty minimal. It's not going to be moonlight and roses. It's not going to be sweet, sappy, romantic. Just kind of matter of fact. Hey, what's up? How have you been? Something like that. You may have been friends with benefits. This may have been a situationship. I feel like one person, and it's probably you because you're watching this card reading, you probably had stronger feelings than this person you're wondering about. I feel like they took a more casual approach. But they keep coming back. They keep contacting you, and you're scratching your head. What the fuck is up with this person? I didn't do this for the other piles, but this is so murky and so cloudy that I'm going to go ahead and do an energetic summation. Okay, please provide an energetic summation for this pile. What is going on with this person, the person of interest? Are they going to contact the person watching this? If so, what will the communication be like? 3 cards. King of Cups. This is a complicated person. Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. This person is complicated as hell. This person is moody. This person is fickle. They could be struggling with an addiction, alcoholism, drugs. I'm not really seeing a porn addiction. That's always a possibility. I'm seeing probably it's alcohol. This person drinks a lot. When they're drinking, they're usually alone. I don't see them out partying with people. They're drinking alone and they're listening to music. They have a lot of playlists. This person could be a musician. I'm seeing an N name. So Ned, Nate, Nathan, Nelson, Niles, Nick. Maybe this person, if this is a man, he could have been in a fraternity in college. Sigma Nu. Could be from New Jersey, New Mexico, New York. They could have a dog with a Nin name. I see them with maybe Viking or Norse tattoos. And if this is a man, long hair, I'm seeing Thor. Maybe this man looks like Thor with long hair and he's an alcoholic. Wasn't Thor an alcoholic in one of the Avenger movies, the Avengers Endgames? I don't know. Avengers Endgame. My son and his dad laugh because I'm idiotic when it comes to Marvel and DC. I'm always getting this stuff mixed up, but I've been having to hear about Marvel and DC since my son was a toddler. But yeah, I'm seeing someone who is like a brooding loner, a moody loner. If this person is on social media, it's pretty much in name only, like they have a Facebook account, but they're not always checking it. They're not posting. They're not tweeting their ass off. They're not showing you what they had for breakfast at Instagram. They're very low key. They keep their cards close to themselves. I'm seeing a Scorpio. So this person could have Sun in Scorpio, Scorpio rising, and Moon in Scorpio. I know that's ridiculous. I never say that, but it happens. There are people who have a lot in one sign. Like my first husband, he had a fuck ton in Libra. Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra rising, Mars, and Mercury in Libra. That's too much. No offense, but to have that much in one sign, that can be problematic. Usually, if someone has that much in one sign, they're not going to be complicated. But I would say if you have a lot in Scorpio, you're going to be complicated. So they could have a lot in Scorpio and then Mercury in Sagittarius, maybe. I wouldn't say this person is a player necessarily, but they are fickle and they do keep their options open. But I don't see them being deceptive. I don't see them being duplicitous. Usually I would say you know where you stand with this person. If they're into you, then you know that. If they want to be exclusive, monogamous with you, then you're going to know that. And if they're talking to other people, they're not hiding anything. I mean, they're not ashamed of who they are. They're just, I don't know, moody, fickle. And this is really specific. I don't usually go this deep. I don't usually do this much for a pick a card, but this could be one of those men. I'm seeing a man. It could be a woman, but I'm seeing a man who fell in love when he was younger. He fell hard, like when he was 19, 20. He may have had a young marriage. He may have had a child with someone when he was much younger. Regardless, I feel like this person has someone on a pedestal from their past. It could be the first person they loved, the first person they lived with. If they did have a young marriage or they had a child with someone at a young age, they still have that person on a pedestal. They're still energetically attached to that person. And so it's like everything after that, all the people they fucked with after that relationship ended has been casual. They've not had deep feelings since then. So I see them being attached to you. I see them contacting you. I see interest, but to be blunt, it's very doubtful you have this person's heart. I don't see them being crazy deep in love with you. Your feelings are probably stronger than theirs are, but this is a pick a card. It's not a personal reading. So I'm just calling things out. I'm being specific because that's what I'm seeing. I'm just going with it. But I am reading for a global audience, so keep that in mind, grain of salt. That's what I see for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.